A long time ago, beside the quiet bend of a wide river, there stood a towering ancient tree with thick branches and deep shadows. High upon those branches lived a large flock of herons. The river below was rich with turtles, and the herons fed happily on their soft meat. It seemed like the perfect home, peaceful, abundant, and safe. But hidden inside a dark hollow in the trunk of that very tree lived a black snake. For many years, the snake had quietly preyed on the heron's eggs and hatchlings. Each season, as the chicks grew bold enough to wander from the nest, they would mysteriously disappear. The parents were confused and heartbroken, never understanding what force kept stealing their young. One day, just as the snake was about to seize another chick, a watchful father heron caught a glimpse of its dark body sliding from the hollow. In that instant, everything became clear. The snake had been the silent destroyer of his family all along. Overcome with sorrow and rage, the heron cried out in despair. A turtle resting near the riverbank noticed his grief and slowly approached. "Brother," the turtle said gently, "why do you weep? Even the strongest among us cannot always hide our pain." The heron shared his suffering. The missing chicks, the cruel snake, the years of loss. "I want justice," he said bitterly. "I want revenge." The turtle listened carefully. After a pause, he spoke in a calm voice. "There may be a way. Not far from here lives a honey badger, a fierce enemy of snakes. It also loves fish. If you lay a trail of small fish from its den to the hollow where the snake lives, the honey badger will follow the scent. It will destroy your enemy." The heron, blinded by anger and hope, did not question the idea. He immediately gathered small fish and carefully placed them one after another, forming a path from the honey badger's home to the tree. Before long, the honey badger caught the scent and followed the trail. When it reached the hollow, a violent struggle began. The snake fought fiercely, but the honey badger was stronger. In the end, the snake lay dead. The heron rejoiced. He believed his suffering had finally ended. But the turtle had thought further ahead. After killing the snake, the honey badger looked around. It noticed the large flock of herons nesting nearby. Easy prey, unguarded and unaware. One by one, it began attacking them. Panic spread through the branches, but it was too late. The powerful predator did not stop until the tree stood silent. The heron had removed one enemy only to invite a far greater danger. In his desperation, he had trusted advice without questioning the turtle's true intentions. What seemed like sympathy had hidden strategy. What felt like help had concealed destruction. The lesson is simple, yet powerful. Never accept guidance blindly, especially when it comes from someone who may benefit from your loss. Words that sound kind can hide harmful motives. Decisions made in anger or grief can cloud judgment and lead to consequences far worse than the original problem. Think before you act, examine intentions carefully, and protect yourself before seeking revenge.